Well, hi there happy campers. This video is all about how to live like a king on the income of a pauper. And the first thing you need is a garden. So this is mine, this is the veggie patch, and it's doing very well. It's been about a year and 3 months in the subtropics. And another thing too is to quote that well-known philosopher of antiquity, Descartes, who said, "I think, therefore I recycle." And this is what I've been doing. This is a bed frame with a bit of mesh from the tip shop, which I use as a sieve to sieve the soil for various things like building a road. For example, it's a very stony property, and I've been sieving using the bed frame method, and the big stones have been going there, or the medium-sized stones have been going there, and the bigger stones have been going on a bit of creek bed reclamation I've been doing. These are window frames, act as shade cloth, because here in the subtropics the sun is fierce when it comes out. These are pawpaws growing, and pawpaws, you couldn't get an easier plant to grow, tree I should say. You'll get fruit in about a year if it's a female. Males aren't quite so good, but there's a few more down there, as you can see. And I've just planted a few along here. And you know, I'm also into permaculture, which is another hallmark of living the good life on a very low income. That's acerola, otherwise known as a West Indian cherry tree. It's only just got it recently, so that's small. Here is okra, just starting to grow. Here is Ceylon spinach. It's a tropical plant, so it doesn't like the cold and definitely doesn't like frost, so subtropics and tropics only. Here is passion fruit. That's just starting to flower now, so it's been up there about a year. And these frames, as you can see, all got from the tip shop, and they're used for various items. This one will be my carports when I get to the cover for it, which is down there, as you can see. And this one as yet doesn't have a cover. There's ones down here. I'm extending my accommodation, sort of outhouse type thing. One there, one up the front, and that's my nursery here, where I have my plants that I look after as I come out the door, so I keep my eye on them. And that one up there is where the potting shed. This here is the herbery, very handy. Save you paying lots of money at the chemist or the health food shop for buying your herbs. You just grow your own. Down here is the wood shed, and these are all pallets I've got from well, anywhere and everywhere really. Do they just chuck them away mainly? Here is my hot water system, very basic. Half of a potbelly stove down there, an old-fashioned preserving jar container from yesteryear, and then it gets bucketed up to here. It's all very primitive, but it works, and I will improve it in the fullness of time. Here is my carbon filtration system. The bath water or shower water goes in there, percolates through the carbon and comes out down there. I have another one down here, which is for the sink waste. I don't use detergent, only soap and vegetable scraps and stuff. Here are bananas, very handy, easy to grow. If you give them a bit of good compost when you first plant them, they do very well. Over here underneath is some herbs, actually spices, that's all spice. And there's another passion fruit. I use the bananas as support for the passion fruit, and I've done that on all my bananas and pawpaws for that matter. Here's a bit of creek bed reclamation. I've taken back half the size of the creek here, and I'm building up a stone wall and planting a few useful plants. This is swamp pennywort, I think it's called. I probably will replace it with gotu kola, which is very similar, And here is just planted a week ago is brahmi, which also is a hot climate creeper, and it's very good for memory, but it doesn't like the cold and definitely doesn't like frost, so you've got to be careful here. And this is where I've reclaimed it, and up the front here where the water comes down from the hill up the top, I planted a banana to hold the soil together, so they're very handy because they like water. And also these lilies, they're also good hold the bank together. And so the general theme here is to utilise what's available on the property. Over here we unfortunately got tons of elephant grass, which grows, they don't call it elephant grass for nothing. It grows, oh look at the height of that, 15, maybe even 20 feet high, and I've made piles of it here, which eventually breaks down and you can use it as mulch and also ore for when I do biochar. But what I do, you've got to be careful with elephant grass because it grows so well that you've only got to have a suggestion of soil and away it goes. So the thing to do is you get branches and stuff, put that on the ground first, as you can probably see here, and then you pile your elephant grass on top, and then you don't have so much trouble. But it's damn difficult stuff to get rid of, but it makes a good mulch when it's all dead. As you can see here, it's all breaking up under my feet. So the idea is to utilise what's on the property. I know some places wouldn't have stones, but you'd have something else. You'd have probably clay. So you couldn't do a road because clay doesn't go very well on a track, but you could come up with something else, I'm sure. Okay.